In the midst of the Islamic Golden Age, a brilliant mathematician emerged whose work would lay the foundations for an entire branch of mathematics still in use today: algebra. His name was Al-Khwarizmi, and his contributions revolutionized not only the world of mathematics, but also the way we approach problem solving. If you've ever worked with equations, variables, or numbers, you've encountered the legacy of Al-Khwarizmi, even if you didn't realize it. In this video, we'll explore how his groundbreaking work on algebra changed the course of history, shaping the way we understand mathematics today. Al-Khwarizmi was born around 780 CE in the city of Khwarizm, in present-day Uzbekistan. As a scholar in the court of the Abbasid Caliphate in Baghdad, he had access to the best resources of the time and was part of a vibrant intellectual environment. The Islamic Golden Age was a period of intense scientific and cultural exchange, and Al-Khwarizmi's work was deeply influenced by the classical texts from Greek, Persian, and Indian scholars. His passion for learning and his ability to synthesize this knowledge into something entirely new led him to one of his most important discoveries: algebra. Before Al-Khwarizmi, mathematics was mostly limited to arithmetic and geometry. The word algebra itself comes from the title of his famous work, Kitab al-Mukhtasar fi Hisab al-Jabr wal-Muqabala, which translates to the Compendious Book on Calculation by Completion and Balancing. In this book, Al-Khwarizmi systematically described how to solve linear and quadratic equations, introducing the concept of al-Jabr, the process of moving terms from one side of an equation to the other. This was a revolutionary idea that allowed mathematicians to think about numbers and their relationships in a more abstract, general way. Before Al-Khwarizmi's method, solving equations was often done through specific numerical calculations without any universal rules or principles. What Al-Khwarizmi did was take these specific solutions and turn them into generalized methods that could be applied to any equation, thus creating the foundational principles of algebra. His work provided the first clear explanation of how to manipulate unknown quantities, which became a key tool not only for mathematicians, but also for astronomers, engineers, and scientists of all kinds. One of Al-Khwarizmi's significant contributions was his emphasis on practical applications. While his predecessors, like the Greeks, were more focused on theoretical mathematics, Al-Khwarizmi took a hands-on approach to his work. He recognized that mathematics could be used to solve real-world problems, and he demonstrated this through examples involving inheritance laws, trade, and architecture. His methods were practical, clear, and accessible, making mathematics more applicable to everyday life. For instance, one of the problems he discussed in his book involves dividing a heritage among family members, which required the use of algebraic methods. Al-Khwarizmi also introduced the concept of the algorithm, a term derived from his name. The word algorithm came into use in the West as a result of the Latin translations of Al-Khwarizmi's works. His systematic, step-by-step approach to solving mathematical problems became the basis for algorithms, which are the foundation of modern computing. Today, when you use a search engine, solve a problem on a calculator, or even use your phone, you're interacting with the legacy of Al-Khwarizmi's work.